Hey guys, welcome to Adam Sam Radio. I want to give a shout out to Kilowatt 8 Bravo Yankee Papa. 100% right on that grounding situation. Don't let that other idiot bully you around. You were 100% on that. And I guess you said you deleted it. Good. Delete that idiot. They don't belong on there because they don't want to know the truth. They think they're engineers, and you hook up a your ground system to your house. When a lightning strikes, it travels through the ground and from the grounding point to ground to your panel, and it goes to your antenna system or your ground system to your radios and all that, and poof. I understand that 100%. I thought of that years ago. Quote me if I'm wrong, if you live in an apartment or something, or basement, if your shack's in a basement or in an attic, you can ground. Can you ground? Okay, now hear me out. Don't get excited. You can ground uh, your system with a cold water pipe. And that's in the ARRL handbook from years ago. I remember saying that because I used to have a shack in a basement. And I went to Home Depot and bought a clamp, and it has the little, screw with the stud in there, and you screw it down. That's what my ground was, and it worked very well. We had storms. I didn't get any problems. But you do not hook up your ground to your house ground. That's just a no-no. So K8byp is 100% correct on that. Ding, 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 ding. And the other thing, yes, I'm guilty. Guilty as charged. I did set my palm tree on fire from RF Energy. And yes, I was running a little power. And the long story short, what happened is, well, I noticed my tuner it wasn't even moving. It was just like a little tickle like this. And I'm like, why is this doing that, So I didn't think anything of it. I was just about signing off on a net on 40 meters. And I get a knock on the door and I hear screaming, I'm like, what the hell? I think I told the story already. And it was my neighbor. And then Mama Rose, which is my mom, she calls herself that, where she's out talking to one of my friends on the amateur radio. Of course, I'm at the control point so she could talk, whatever. Anyways, that's what they call her on the radio. So she comes banging on my door. Turn that radio off. Unkey that microphone. I'm like, what do you mean? The tree's on fire. I mean, what do you mean the tree's on fire? The frickin' palm tree's on the fire. Or on fire. And I unkeyed and I looked in the middle of the night. I put a flashlight up there, and long and behold, it caught fire and it was smoldering, and I dyed it out. And because palms are very dry and it'll set anything, it's almost basically the antenna act as a giant, the wire acted as a cigarette lighter, an old cigarette lighter thing you push in your dashboard, and it's all like, glowing, and you put your cigarette on it. That's basically what it did to the tree. No major damage. It just burnt some palms off, and still to this day has a line in the palm tree. It's just fibrous. Palm trees are very fibrous, and they will catch fire. What happened was I wasn't paying attention. My my insulator came off, and then I should check my antennas before I transmit. What happened was the thing came off or broke or something from the hurricane. We were high wind, whatever it was, and it was resting on the side of the tree. And a palm came along or something or whatever, and it caught it. It just caught. And my neighbor said, your tree's on fire, and then it just escalated. And K8byp is busting my stones. If you're watching this, you got me. You got me on that one, man. You got me. But You're right 100% on that grounding system. I thought of that years ago, and I could have sworn I heard somebody did that years ago. I heard somebody said they grounded their station on the home grounding system. I'm like, why would you do that? In case lightning does hit from anywhere, and plus you got soil like mine, it's sugar sand, and it's conductive. When that sucker hits the house or hits that line or whatever, goes right, finds the ground to path the ground or whatever they call it, you might as well kiss your equipment goodbye. That was the That was the funniest story, and I guess he argued with the guy or whatever. He delete. I don't know. I don't want to get into it. So I just thought I'd just tell you that that made a lot of sense, 100%. So I figured I'm back here. I had a headache last night again, and I just went away. I've just not been showing my mug online or on the camera lately because I just don't feel like looking at myself because I look horrible. But today, I guess I'll just say hello, goodbye, and all that stuff because I just figured I'd just give k8byp a shout out, and that was funny. Check out his channel. He's got a lot of good information on there, and him and I joke around, and you know how friends are, and I joke with my friends. I have a lot of good friends out here on the YouTube channels. But anyways, guys, true story that happened to me. I swear on my grandmother's, my grandparents. I only got one grandmother left. Or yeah, she's in Melbourne, Florida. Or my grandmothers and my other family members that passed, and my friends. But anyways, that really happened. But we'll say 73s. I will catch you on the next one, and I got to figure something else to do. What to come up with next? What to for some more content. Oh, I wanted to mention, did any of you guys ever get this scam thing saying about YouTube saying, oh, you got to, we'll get you more money than what it's worth. You get paid big money for your videos and all this. They took a screenshot of my page and they were showing what my content is. And I'm like, what the hell? It was in my email. And I'm like, this is my page. What are they trying to say? Oh, I'm going to make money. And then basically, they want to take my content and steal it and make money off of it. I didn't regard it. They wanted me to give information out. I ain't giving no information out until it's legitimately whatever it's required to whatever. But I'm out here to have fun. Share my hobby with y'all out there. So I don't know. I just figured I'd throw that one out there. I forgot to mention that. I just got this thing. I had my page on there, and there was a guy talking. I guess he's one of those automated voices. You could tell it's fake, and it was kind of creepy, you know. And then it showed my page, my radio, my atom symbol, and all this. It showed a video and my Kenwood TS50S or whatever says you got material that's, well, I don't know. You guys do the job. You'll be judging what I'm trying to say. It was just kind of weird. I got it on my email. I viewed it, and I'm like, what? But anyways, I hope you all enjoyed that the metal church there, that scream metal church there. The guy that's blowing his throat out. I'll give him a year or two. He'll be like Steven Tyler. Back in the, 70s or whatever, he had his throat operated on because he's been screaming in that microphone for all these years, and he had to have throat operation. It happened to a lot of musicians, and this guy, I don't even know if he's even talking straight. Now, if I'd done that... Sorry about that. I had a phone call, and I got interrupted. Now, if I ever done that, my voice would have been gone a long time ago. But anyways, I'm getting out of here. I got a phone call. I don't know who it is, but I got to answer it. So 73s, guys. Have yourself a good one. 73. Catch you on the next one. Later.